On the phone with me today is the multi-talented and just really great guy altogether, Bob Karwin. Bob, how are you?
Hey. Greetings from sunny California.
Sunny? Is it sunny over there?
Well, we think it's sun, but it could just be a giant ball of fire over the horizon. One of the two.
Right. That's what I was thinking too. It is cold everywhere, I think. It's really not cold where you are. What is your temperatures these last weeks?
Well, when I got up this morning, it was about 43 degrees, and it goes from 43 to about 75 over the course of an hour and a half. So take that as you want.
Wow, that's crazy. Okay, so I called you because I want to talk about some great things you got ready to happen here in 2025. So where can we, tell me what's happening. Tell me what's going on with your career.
I am having so much fun right now. What I started doing, I kind of pared down my schedule, so I'm only doing things that are just crazy awesome. So, I stopped playing like the local Hullabaloos bar, from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. to Drunk Idiots. Now just playing in the afternoon to Drunk Idiots, which is way better. I love playing to day drinkers rather than night drinkers. They're so much more fun. So coming up in – yeah, right? Like people who decide to go out to a bar starting at 11 a.m. for cocktails and drink the afternoon, those are the people who sing along or are having a good time. Those are the people really going for it, as opposed to people who just end up in a bar. So that's my crowd. And so what I'm doing, I got three big things coming up. On March 9th, I'm going to be playing a house concert for the Chicago Parrot Head Club, and it's open to the public. You can come to it. I'm going to be doing it as a duo with a buddy of mine named Scott Southworth, who is a Nashville singer-songwriter. We're going to be kind of splitting the show up together. We're going to be at the same time. It's going to be fun. Later in the month, I'm going on the Atlanta Parrot Head Club cruise. They're coming out of Long Beach in California, which is so cool because I don't have to fly there. I can just drive right up, and we're going right down the coast to Mexico, to the Mexican Riviera. It's going to be so much fun. And then in May, heading out to St. Martin with the Central Oklahoma Parrot Head Association for a week-long at a resort in St. Martin. So life is tough in the Bob Karwin world.
You poor thing. All of that sounds horrible. Let me ask you a question. So do you think there's tickets still available for some of these events you're going to be at?
Oh, no, absolutely. They sold out within minutes. That's how it goes with Bob Karwin. By the time you hear about it, it is impossible to get tickets, which is why I never – no, of course there's tickets available. If you go on my website, if you go to bobkarwin.com, that's BOBKARWIN.com, you can get information on how to attend all of this stuff. I think actually the St. Martin thing might be sold out. But I am there are still tickets available for the house concert and the Parrot Head Cruise. So by all means, come and join us.
Yeah, no, I really think that for someone who's looking right now to get away soon, and which a lot of people are, they're so over the weather, like, where can we go? I'm sure it's going to be nice there. So
this is the time of year,
Yeah, this is the time of year everybody's like, I need to get, and they're like, I'm going to come to Florida. Yeah, don't bother. It's like 40-something here today, too. Crazy. Crazy. Okay, so and your music is so fun, I have to say. I didn't know you before the whole Meeting of the Minds thing, and then I didn't know that you only hosted. I didn't know you were a musician and a host. I just met you as, he's going to be a host. And then I was like, hey, shit, he actually does. He's fun. He's good. So forgive me for not knowing that first year that you actually played music. But since then, I've been much more educated on the Bob Karwin Show and who you are and all that you do. If someone wanted to find your music, where can they find that?
I'll tell you what, they can come. I'll be at the corner of Bradley Road and Newport in Menifee, California, with a trunk full of CDs on Sunday from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. They can come down there and get them all they want. I've got cassettes. You can get cassettes, too. I'll do that. I even sell you a cassette player. I think I make more money off cassette players than I do cassettes, but you got to give them away. I literally
thought you were going to say something like that in my head. I'm like, I wonder if anybody has a cassette player. Seriously. No, seriously. Now, where can they find your music? Are you anywhere you stream music? Is that where you have your stuff?
Oh, man, I'll tell you. Well, yeah, everybody's got the streaming stuff now, right? So any place where you stream music, whether it's Apple Music or Spotify or any place else, listening to your your kids' headphones, whatever. Any place that you can get music, it's there. I'm on YouTube, all that other kind of stuff. All of my albums, I've got 9 albums of original music, and they're all out there in the digital world for you to enjoy. So, and just put Bob Karwin music into your search engine and go nuts.
Yeah, and you know what? I suggest to people, especially when it's cold on the weekends, just do, you binge watch a TV show, binge listen to all of your music on a Sunday or something, right? Just like, let's do a binge listen to all of Bob Karwin's greatest hits. I think that's what I think.
I got a friend of mine who does that with Alexa. Like, Alexa, play some Bob Karwin, and then they immediately play a Donnie Brewer song. Alexa, play another Bob Karwin song, and immediately play an Eric Erdman song. So Alexa and I are having a battle right now, but it's on there.
God. That's hilarious. Okay, well, that's good. After we're finished here, I want to play one of your songs anyway. So, but right now, I want to ask you, will you play my Big 3 show? Because I don't think I've ever even interviewed you before. So I know that I haven't done the Big 3 with you. Do you think you'd play with me? It's super easy.
I don't know. I mean, I'm running out of time here. I got some important things to do. I've got music to not write. I've got music to not record. I've got music to not listen to. No, of course I'll play your game. Let's go.
Okay, super easy. I ask 3 questions. You answer them any way you want. I'm going to start with question number 1. And here's how it goes. I want you to tell us something about yourself that we just don't know, something unusual. Maybe you sit in a yoga pose every night. I don't know. Tell us something we don't know about you.
Guy, could you imagine me in a yoga pose? Please don't.
No.
But that would be hilarious. I am the least flexible person on the face of the earth. That might be a fact in itself. But I will tell you what a lot of people don't know about me is I went to Boston College. A lot of people know that. But I walked on to 2 different D1 sports teams when I was in college. I walked on to the baseball team, and I walked on to the football team. So I played 2 Division I college sports as a walk-on.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. Look at you, and now you play music. Okay.
There you go.
All right. Okay, question number 2. On your phone, what is the most used app? What app do you use the most?
I am embarrassed to say, but proud to say at the same time, the most used app I have on my phone is TMZ. I am addicted to entertainment news. I'm the first one to say the paparazzi is awful, sucks, and should be eliminated, and the first person to immediately go to everything they post. I love it. Gossip, all of that stuff. I need to know what's happening.
I literally have never heard that answer yet in my entire time of doing this game show. That's great.
I get so tired of going to the website and going to tmz.com that I just downloaded the app on my phone so I get immediate entertainment news.
You know what? I want to know that. That's very good and useful information for me. Thank you. Okay, let me finish this up.
I live to serve.
Well, okay. Question number 3. Let's finish it up with this one. In your phone, in your opinion, what is the most famous person's phone number you have?
I'm gonna preface my answer with a story, because the most famous person in my phone I was talking to one time, and I asked that person who the most famous person was in their phone, and he told me it was Paul Thorne. We were talking about Paul Thorne. It's like, I've got Paul Thorne's phone number in my phone right now. I know the guy. And I said, call him up. So we called, and we're standing there, and he pulls it up on the speakerphone, and he calls Paul Thorne, and he introduced Paul Thorne, had no idea who he was. It was hilarious. It was the funniest thing I'd ever seen in my life, bragging about that. So that was Mr. Tom Shepard. I've got Tom Shepard in my phone, probably a singer-songwriter. A lot of the trop rockers, probably, and I've got some politicians, because a second thing that people might not know about me is I'm a city councilman here in my town of Menifee, California. So I've got locally famous people. I've got a congressman's phone number in my phone and things like that. But musically, I'd say either Tom Shepard or Stoney Gable.
Wow, good for those were all good answers. Nothing was wrong. That was amazing. Okay. So
I didn't get anything wrong? Wow.
You didn't get anything wrong. I just want to let you know, like, ding, 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 100% Karwin wins. All right, so I want to play one of your songs. Thank you for playing, by the way. I want to play one of your songs. Which one should I play? And then I want you to introduce it. So which one do you want me to play?
The song I want you to play is an absolutely true story about an absolutely real person that I met in Tortola. If you ever go to Tortola, the most important piece of advice I will give you is get a good taxi driver, because they know the good stuff, they know the good places, they know the good food, and they will take care of you. And they'll give you your number. Then They'll give you their number, and you can get a hold of them. You don't need to call Uber or taxis or anything. So I met a taxi driver in Tortola named Alan, and he took me all over the island, and I honored him by writing a song about him. So I would love you to play Alan the Taxi Man by the 2016 Trop Rock Music Association Entertainer of the Year, Mr. Bob Karwin.
And we will do just that. Thank you, Bob Karwin, for being on my show. And here you are with Alan the Taxi Man on Radio Trop Rock.
Bye.